Yo, we'd like to welcome y'all to the first, I'm talking about the first inaugural, the what they call it, numero uno, the first episode of the Texans on 3. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make this thing do what it do, y'all. I want to introduce myself. I am Frankenstein, man. Y'all know me from the Frankenstein podcast, from the music world, all of that, man, producing, engineering. Man, I definitely want to introduce my co-host, who y'all are gonna see here, man. This is gonna be a dope show, a dope year. I definitely want to let me see which one of y'all I'm gonna introduce first. Now, we're gonna go in the order, man. We got right next to me, man. We got that boy Patton, man, in the building, man.
The streets. Hey, man, I'm coming to you live. I'm on the streets. I'm on foot every day with it. You know what I'm saying? Half the players we about to talk about, I deliver mail to them. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with them. And I love y'all.
So y'all know that. Y'all see, just him saying that gives us a stamp of authenticity. Because that means that, man, bros is talking to real players out here. You know what I'm saying?
Every day, bro.
And not only that, man, none other last, but definitely not least, man, we got my guy Shep in the building, man.
Sir, Champagne Shep, man. Y'all know me, the neighborhood hero, all that shit, bro. I'm glad to be on here with my people. Talk about the Texans. You know, we the Texan lovers, so this is the perfect place to meet us. Shout out to Pat, and let's get it going, man.
Man, let's definitely get it going. I definitely chose these guys. I mean, we work around in the studio and on the music side of things, but I definitely chose these guys because I know the reverence and the love that they have for the Texans, man. And I always wanted to do a Texans podcast, and I was like, I see other people doing their thing and it's good. And I'm like, but I got an opinion too. And I wanted to make sure that I jumped in on this thing, man. And I brought 2 guys that I'm like super confident in that we're gonna be able to take this thing to where we need to take it to. What we definitely want to welcome all the real Texans fans. We like all the new bandwagoners, all of that. That's all to the good. We like, you know what I'm saying? The bandwagoners are cool, but we are definitely dedicated to the day one. I'm talking about the 2002. You know what I'm saying? The ones who remember that Billy Miller touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Yeah, we talking about that. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, watching David Carr get off of that ground so many times. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna say this about David Carr, bro. I had never seen a quarterback get hit that many times that hard and get up.
He ain't had no choice.
Wasn't it like 73 sacks or something that year?
72.
Yeah, he broke. Somebody broke his record. Who was that? Was it Deshaun?
Deshaun?
No,
Deshaun didn't break his record.
It was Russ.
Oh, it was okay. I know somebody broke that record, and I was like shocked. But Deshaun, man, I ain't gonna lie, that ball patent. But anyway, that's what's dope, right? So let's start off on this, right? Since we right here on Texans QBs, let's talk about the history of the Texans quarterback. You know what I'm saying? One of the most important positions on the team.
Number one.
I mean, when we knew that we was getting a team to come back to Houston, you know what I'm saying? That's probably was the first concern. Like, who we gonna have for quarterback? You know what I'm saying? And
right.
Remember them drafting that guy David Carr. You know what I'm saying? And the let it be known, I love David Carr. You know what I'm saying? I actually love him because I love the Texans. Like, he's like a family member to me. I don't know if y'all feel like that, but David Carr is in the family to me. He's always been my family.
But I love him. He's cool. I'm not just gonna go family.
I mean, it's just that he's what you call he's a part of the history of this team. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we was rated 67 on Madden. I'm talking about that time when you out there playing with David Carr and you just like man, I'm gonna be honest, that's how I got good at Madden, playing with the Texans on Madden. And even though it was 67, bro, I learned to play. I learned the nuances of the team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I played that shit like I seen, like, just like how I was seeing the coaches coach the game in real life, I actually applied that to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if all my passes were going to Andre Johnson, but back to the QB situation though. But you know, we moved from David Carr. After David Carr, let me ask y'all this: who would y'all say is like the next memorable Texan quarterback? And I already know who y'all gonna say. But
yeah, man, sure.
So would you say this under? Let's take CJ out of it because we're gonna get to CJ. CJ is it. That's what we. All of that suffering that we went through built us up to CJ. But other than, let's take CJ out of it, right? Is it safe to say that, like, before we got CJ, that, you know, Shaw was probably the best Texans quarterback in Texas?
Watson was on his way, you know, minus all the things that he had that transpired. Watson was greatly on his way, but I mean, if you take Watson out the picture, because he took himself out the picture,
for real,
Shaw was the best we had. We got to the playoffs. If Shaw don't break his foot, we are a high possibility to win a Super Bowl that year.
Man, that is one of the biggest arguments that like, you know, a lot of Texas fans talk about. Like, I really do believe that. I believe, bro, if we would have won the Super Bowl that year if Shaw didn't get hurt.
That's tough to say though, y'all. I ain't gonna say we just won it, but when we saying is Shaw better than Deshaun, or what are we factoring into that? Like,
no. What we okay, if you really want to be honest with it, man, ain't gonna be ridiculous. I ain't gonna say Schaub is better. I would say Schaub is probably a better passer than Deshaun was.
He's more accurate. Between Schaub and Deshaun, Schaub is more accurate.
You gotta look at it like this, Shep. Our what they call that, our expectations was like super lowered. Like, you know, dealing with a quarterback like Carr, right? And then watching Schaub, man, Schaub, to be honest, when Schaub came to the Texans, man, the dude to me was Tom Brady-ish. No, I know y'all gonna laugh, but I'm serious.
I get what you're saying.
Our expectations were so low after dealing with Carr that just get a quarterback like Shaw, bro. Let me tell you what I knew about Shaw, right? What I knew about Shaw from the beginning was, first and foremost, if you're a Michael Vick fan, shout out Michael Vick. If you watch Vick games, you knew that Vick would get hurt sometime in the game, right?
Here comes Shaw.
And Shaw would always come off that bench and look immaculate, bro. He would look immaculate. I ain't lying, bro. To where when the Texans said that they was getting dude, actually, I trusted Kubiak on that, bro. I was like, that's gonna be a nice little pickup right there. And then, you know, Dre, I never forget the first interview. They asked Dre what he thought about Shaw, right? And Dre said, I've never been around a quarterback to where when I turn around, the ball is already there. He said this. I'm talking about, he literally said this in the interview. He was like, whenever I run my route and I boom, as soon as I'm in the break and I turn around, boom, ball right there, right? When I heard him say that, then I heard Owen Daniels. Shout out Owen Daniels. Heard Owen Daniels say the same thing, and it actually translated to the field. Like, bro, I'm telling you, Shaw was what you needed. He was more than enough to win a Super Bowl.
Of course.
He was more than what, because when you got a line that was as good as what the Texans had, when you got wide receivers in a scheme that's built around, like that Kubiak scheme is built around having a super strong number one receiver, running game. When you got that, and you know, as a Madden player, when you got that, it's kind of hard to stop you. You know what I'm saying? And the Texans, man, Texans was a play action, like, man, it was just beautiful, man.
So look, with that offense, and it's funny, I'm gonna give you a full circle moment.
Mm-hmm.
From the Schaub era to where we are now, the offenses are damn near identical for us. Kubiak driven, play action driven. The difference between the quarterbacks is one is way more mobile and have a more of a stronger arm than the other. Meaning CJ, of course, CJ higher than Schaub, power in the arm, but the accuracy, it's not, they both the same in accuracy. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference when, if you remember when Schaub was a quarterback, their play action boot, they can never stop it. But too many times Dre had to literally stop his route and look back like, oh shit, I gotta cut my, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You right.
Now with CJ, he's catching guys in stride. In stride. Too many times where you got Nico going on a quick slant or a tight end shows on a quick out, or you got Dale on a post in. Like the ball is right there. Same shit. But the only difference is the velocity and the power. Like Shaw was great for us. Now, I don't know if you remember or not, the year we re-upped with Shaw, that's when Peyton was a free agent. And Peyton wanted to come here.
Ooh, man.
If we get Peyton, offense would have changed because Peyton ran his own offense. But if we would have got Peyton, we would have had maybe 2, 3
rings. Super Bowls.
At least one.
Yeah. Man, now you hurt my heart. Now what you saying, Shep?
Y'all saying it just now that I'm thinking about it, but I'm gonna still go. I'm going Watson over Shaw, bro. Just like how you brought it up, man. We just gotta go down the list of quarterbacks and like everything, every attribute.
What are you talking about? You talking about Schaub's? You talking about Watson's first 7 games in the league? That's what you're talking about.
That I'm talking about just his whole.
That was a good quarterback. Can we agree?
The whole time that Deshaun was with us, man, it was like, I saw us Deshaun being for at least 10 to 15 years just by the way he was playing. But I will say this: the reason why I'm going with Deshaun over there because I saw what he could be, and just like you said, the first 7 games that was like, damn, out of a rookie. Come on now, and then we had Billy O'Brien. O'Brien was holding them back really too. But anyway,
can I speak on his first 7 games real quick?
Go ahead.
His 7 games, bro. Yeah. That dude was playing like. Put it like this. Let me preface it by this. He was a different player after them 7 games.
Of course,
he wasn't the same Watson. That Watson that we saw against them, it's 2 plays, 2 games actually. You know when he played the Chiefs right on Sunday Night Football? Yeah, I was there at that game. I was there in person. Watch JJ and Whitney Merciless get hurt. Before I even sat down in my seat. But let me tell you something about that game that I noticed. This one play, Deshaun Watson. If you're out there, if you're listening, this one play, brother, where you dodged the sack in the pocket.
Yeah.
And the defensive end was gonna reach for the ball. Mm-hmm. You switched it into into your other hand. Turned around and threw a touchdown pass to Will Fuller.
Yeah.
When I saw that dude do that play right there, man, I said, yo, we about to win a Super Bowl in the next 2-3 years because we got a generational talent. I'm talking about when you that cerebral, bro, to be able to dodge a sack and know that the defensive end, and he probably finna try to slap this ball. Let me switch it over here into this hand and switch it back. And then throw a touchdown like that.
Oh, yeah.
And then don't let me speak on the Seattle game, bro.
Man, crazy.
Where you had the Legion of Boom after the game. Even though we lost.
If they beat.
You had the Legion of Boom at the podium talking about they had never seen
yes, sir.
a quarterback do them like that, right?
So now you see why I'm leaning to it. Like I got Deshaun over Shaw. See, one thing about Shaw,
no. Because after that, though, Shep, after he tore his ACL, he broke our hearts. Man, when that man came back the next year, that was not the same Deshaun Watson.
He ain't been the same since.
But look though, let me factor in the things that why I'm going Deshaun. Like you say, the athleticism, the IQ, just the arm strength. Deshaun had the whole package. So I'm not gonna count none of that out. But now let's factor in the coaching.
What's wrong with him now, though? What's wrong with him now, Shep?
You said what now?
I just want you to. I just want to know what's wrong with him.
Life. A lot. I mean, without bringing all the outside stuff in right now, we just talking about straight Texan stuff, bro. I can't rock with Sharp as being over Deshaun because I feel like the Sharp had way more weapons. He had an O-line. He had great coaching. He had great play calling. He had Arian Foster was the #1 running back for all them years he was there. J.J. Watt was there on the other side making plays and stuff like that. Even D'Amico was playing for us, making plays. D'Amico was rookie of the year. So, like I said, man, Shaw just had a different team and
that was Cushion year. I think that's the year that Cushion won rookie of the year.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, cool.
But D'Amico won it the year before or 2 years before, whatever it was.
They both won
it. I put all that into factor. So, what if we had that Watson in that same type of culture that Shaw was in at the time? Man, come on, you know what I'm saying? Just do that. If we do it like that, come on, we might Super Bowl bound with Watson. So I ain't gonna discount what Watson did, and I know what type of
let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this then, Shep. Actually, I'm asking both of y'all this. Yeah. If that's the case, then when he came back from injury, right? What happened to him? I know you watched the same thing I watched. This is before we got word of anything that was happening off the field.
You want to go first, Shep?
I was gonna say I'll go first, but like I was gonna say this, bro. The reason why I came back like that because when I watched some of the NFL films and I saw how Bill O'Brien was really trying to coach him, bro, and I think that messed with him. You know what I'm saying? He started savage over him. Then he backed over. Oh, why'd you call that play? Well, damn, coach, it was a touchdown. Why would you even ask me that? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all know the infamous when he ran on the sideline and Bill O'Brien asked him why he called that play.
Yeah.
Man, Bill O'Brien, you ain't even really supposed to trip. You know what I'm saying? We scored.
But look, you saying about the fact of Savage being
like Bill O'Brien had the reins on him. He was holding them back. But I don't know how y'all. I'm gonna let Pat go. But I feel like once he came back from injury, he wanted to be a goody two shoes and I'm gonna play in the system. I'm listening to Bill O'Brien. I feel like they took a little bit of his swag out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what happened.
What you think?
I'm gonna say this. Yes, when we had Shaw, the team as a whole, the organization as a whole was ran better from a fan perspective. When Bill came here, it was like a money grab to a degree. It was a money grab and a power grab. Like he was like on a power trip. How much can I control type shit? And
that's correct. I totally agree.
And granted, you know, yeah, Sharp had the better team, of course. But you can't look at what Deshaun had and be like, damn, we could have not achieved nothing with that. You still had JJ, you still had Dre,
DeAndre, Hopkins, and Fuller.
You had Hop for a minute. You had Dre, Hop, and Fuller. You know what I'm saying?
On the down years,
Dre still Dre, bro. Dre. Bill told Dre, hey, you're gonna get 40 balls this year. Like you don't tell a offensive receiver.
I like you say, I feel like Bill O'Brien kind of shut some of that down, and now I don't want to place blame on anything because Deshaun.
No, blame Bill O'Brien like a motherfucker.
Bro, listen. As a head coach, you the leader. My team was gonna go as far as I pushed them to go. If you look at what we got right now with D'Amico, these guys have embodied the swarm mentality. These guys are willing to run through a brick wall for D'Amico, bro. Guys was willing to play hard for Bill O'Brien, but they were not running through a brick wall for Bill O'Brien.
I got. Can I go on a little Bill O'Brien rant right quick? Because let me tell you something. Bill O'Brien, from the first day that you stepped onto over there on Kirby and you stepped in, when I heard about him taking all the accolades and everything that all the players ever did, and he took it off the wall, he made it to where he even took the decals off the helmets.
Yeah.
At practice. Like you had to earn the right. Now I ain't gonna lie. I was cool a little bit kind of running with him with that a little bit. I was like,
cool. You gotta earn your respect. You gotta earn that shit. I agree.
So he got boys out there banging around in navy blue helmets. I'm talking about with no decal on them hoes. And I was like, okay.
Right. No name on the back of your jersey.
You know what he did? Because I'm gonna tell you why I was riding with it at first, because there's a reason for that. See, the Texans locker room was known around the league as being kind of soft. It was. And when you had Bill O'Brien come in doing the things that he did, he was trying to, this is what I thought at first. I thought he was trying to shake them up. Thought he was like, yo, I'm finna shake this whole shit up. Like, look, I'm finna, y'all not finna sit in them pretty lockers. I'm finna bring in whole other lockers. Man, that nigga brought in whole other lockers.
Yeah, as new coaches try to do, shake it up.
Yeah, to try to make it look real raggedy, like, hey, this is the dog days right here. We going through what we going through, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. But when I seen that he started to rub the veterans wrong, because see, as a coach, one thing you got to do is when you walking into a new scenery like that, you got to lock in with the vets. Because those are they your voice when you not speaking. You getting what I'm saying? And I think when he did Cushion like that, and it's a lot of people who he kind of just downgraded them. Like, hey, y'all ain't nothing. You got to prove yourself again. And I think Dre was like, hold up, I'm Andre Johnson. And like you say, Patton, when somebody tell you your what you gonna catch this year, hey, you gonna catch about 60 balls this year, such and such this before the season even start. Yeah, I'm catching that too. I'm catching that too. And I think Drake probably only went to the other teams in the AFC South just to get that bill.
Just to get
that bill. So I'm gonna tell you this, Bill. I love you as a human, but yeah, I ain't gonna forget that time when Denver was kicking our ass with Drew Lock, and they shouldn't have been kicking our ass, but they was kicking our ass, and we was going. Yeah, and he was going into the locker room. He was going into the locker room, and somebody say, "You suck," and then nigga turned around and started cussing him out. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Hey. Bill O'Brien?
Yeah, you don't remember Bill O'Brien? He started cussing somebody out in the crowd and shit.
Nah,
oh man, I wish I had that footage. I'll show this shit right now.
Yeah, bring it up, Nitty. You got to pull that up for me, man. I do not remember that.
Yeah, it's like he was going into the thing, going into the tunnel, and somebody said, "You suck," and he turned around. He said, "You suck too, motherfucker." I'm talking about,
hey, I think I do. Hey, no, who we was playing?
Denver was kicking our ass, bro. That's when they had us by like 30 points at the halftime.
Well, I thought it was Kansas City, Denver. Okay, I think I kind of do. I think I kind of do remember that. That was funny as fuck, boy.
Okay, let me ask y'all another question. This off the top of the head, but what is y'all favorite Texans play of Texans history to you? Favorite play?
That's tough.
I know it's tough. I
got mine.
Question, bro.
I got mine. Can I go?
Oh, you got it already? You ain't even have to think.
Nah.
Okay, so look, I'm going to ask you your favorite and your worst. Yeah, the one that you hate the worst. So, yeah, go ahead, Patton.
My favorite. My favorite. This is my favorite, right?
Mm-hmm.
Show up first game here, home. I want to say season opener. We was playing Miami. Game on the line. We at the one. Spread out. All right. Spread out. Shaw go back and then run that bitch in. Touchdown.
I remember that. I remember that. I can roll with that. I can roll with that. Why is that your favorite play though? Why?
Why? Because that's for me, going from Carr to who is this motherfucker? It let me know, like, okay, he got a heart, okay? And he didn't play a great game that game. You know what I'm saying? He kept us in the game, but he didn't play a great game that game. You know what I'm saying? But for him to go win the game, and this is first game here. Okay, all right, cool. We got somebody. Worst play. The helicopter.
Okay.
And
we beat the Colts. We beat the Colts, bro.
Yeah, my heart dropped when you brought it up.
Bro, we beating the Colts.
At that
point, I think we had beat the Colts once on Christmas Day.
Yeah, once. And you know we always want to beat the Colts, man.
Always, because they kick our ass all the time. The Colts are the big brother. At that time, they were the big brother that come in the room. We playing a game with our little friend, and they come beat us up in front of our little friend because we little brothers.
For real, that's what they was. We couldn't beat them for shit.
We can't win. You know what I'm saying? So, like, and for us to be leading in that game, and then Sage go out there, his scramble, like, just slide.
I posted that on Twitter. People was like, "What's your most memorable Texans play?" And I actually found the GIF. I found the GIF of him getting hit and spinning like that. And I'm not gonna lie,
they could won that game after that fucking play.
It wasn't the
hit. Momentum shift.
Yeah, it was because I remember that, bro. I was heartbroken.
He was hit by like 3 touchdowns.
I was heartbroken on that play because,
oh my God.
Hey, bro,
like he didn't have to fumble. It's like, okay, get hit, but man, when that ball came out,
was he trying to get a first down? What was he thinking? What happened? I can't remember the situation.
I think Mathis, if I'm not mistaken, I think Mathis is the one that hit him, or maybe Mathis is the one who picked up the ball. But somebody picked that pass up. But yeah, I felt that shit when it happened too. Yeah, my worst Texas play in Texas history, man, is watching the Texans. It was potentially about to go to overtime, I think, against the Jaguars.
Okay.
This is when they had David Garrard over there.
Oh shit! I already know what you finna say.
Okay, and they had a play where they was like at least on the 40 of their side, or at least at the 50. They were at the 50-yard line, but they wasn't on our side of the field yet. And I remember feeling confident that we was about to go to halftime because not halftime, but overtime, because they was gonna have to chunk the ball. They was gonna have to throw.
You just stressed me out for real.
I gotta take a shot before I say this too.
Damn.
All right, now they was about to I'm like, okay, they just gonna have to throw a Hail Mary, and ain't nothing finna really happen from it. It's finna go to overtime. And David Garrard scrambled back there for a little bit, and he chunked that ball, man. And I remember just feeling like, like, hey. As a matter of fact, you want to know how it felt? It felt exactly like watching what's the name? Throw that ball. Davis Mills. Throw that ball against the Colts.
Yeah.
We on the last game.
Yeah.
And I literally put my hands up in the air because I was like, we got the number 1 pick. I knew it. You know what I'm saying? And that dude caught it in the end zone. Put it like this. Back to the play. Yeah. When David Garrard throws that pass, right? And I'm watching it. We all watching it. And I'm seeing my boy in the end zone go up. And he tips that ball right into the hands of a Jaguar. I forgot his name, Mike something. Mike Thomas. Was it Mike Thomas? If I'm not mistaken. No, it wasn't Cecil Shorts. It was the Thomas dude. It was Thomas, but I don't know if his name was Mike Thomas or what it was. But dude caught that ball and jumped in that end zone like tiptoed in, man. And you talking about heartache?
I think that was Glover Quinn that tipped the ball.
Glover Quinn, man, one of my favorite safeties to ever play for the Texans. I couldn't believe it, bro. You know what? He became a different safety after that. The dude turned up. I'm talking about this career turned up after that. Yeah, I was mad with Jeff, it's on you. It's on you, Chef. What's your worst play?
Man, I'm not even going as a specific play, bro. But I don't have a specific play because we done had so many badass plays where it's like, what the fuck are we doing? But this, to me, I already know this finna hurt y'all thinking about this one, and not only that, it was like the worst day of my life too. When we was up 24-0 on the Chiefs at halftime, bro.
No.
And them boys came back.
Oh my God.
And we they scored 51 unanswered, bro. I remember sitting up in my house so hurt. I lost my gal that day.
Damn. Damn.
That day, I was full of that drink. I woke up the next day so bro, I feel like somebody died in my family, bro.
Man, listen.
That's my worst Texan moment ever, bro.
Damn. Hey, you made it extra worse when you said, boy, they lost his gal that they lost that. Let me tell you, bro, I told my partner, we was watching that game together, and he was Texans down. And I remember telling him that every time you come over my house and you Texans down to your shoes, that we lose. You know what I'm saying? And I remember him coming to my house that day, and I opened the door for him because I told him, I said, yo, we watching this game together, blah, blah, blah. And I opened my door, and this nigga Texans down. I'm talking about to the socks, to the shoes. His shoes was Texans, bro. I say, bro, now why you do that? He say, man, I don't believe in it, man. We finna win. I don't care what nobody say. So we watching them, and we'll watch them go up 24. So you can imagine him looking at me like, see, I told you. And I'm like, bro, I said, man, this is the perfect setup. We about to play the punk ass Tennessee Titans
to go to the Super Bowl.
To go to the Super Bowl in Houston. I say that's what they call it, poetic justice.
In the H.
It's gonna be poetic justice.
In the H.
Bro, when them y'all see, we don't even gotta say it. But when they lost, I'm gonna just tell you this, bro. That knocked such a dent in me. I'm gonna tell you, bro, that's why I didn't play Madden for about 3 years. I'm telling you.
So, as us as being 3 Texans, bro, is that not the worst memory you have?
I ain't gonna lie, you might have changed my mind for real. I might have to go with Shep. I might have to really switch the Shep. That's the worst
memory I have, bro.
Set up, bro, for us to like come on, and then it's like Deshaun just like what would y'all say? Come on, let's get specific. But when we started to see that they were starting to come back, right, and our offense just went flat, man. Like, was that Deshaun fault? Was that coaching? Like, what happened?
That's a team fault.
It was everything. It was cold outside, Willie.
Nah, fuck that. That was a team, bro.
It was the coach. Hey,
we wasn't used to being where we were.
Before
the first time we playing a perennial team, not knowing that these guys are going to be a juggernaut for years to come. But we made them bleed. You know what I'm saying? And every time since then, since that year,
I want to say this before CJ, because before D'Amico, I used to truly have this belief about the Texans. Forgive me, Texans, for saying this, but this is the truth. Y'all might believe this too. This is the truth. But I used to feel like teams would literally go on the sideline sometime whenever the Texans was beating them, and they would just look at each other and say, bro, that's the Texans over there, bro.
Yeah. No respect.
That's the Texans, bro.
No respect.
I believe that.
I think that used to be the battle cry amongst all the 31 teams across the league. Like if the Texans was beating them, I think they would go over to the sideline and say,
bro, we lose to the Texans,
it's
bro.
the Texans, bro. And then them niggas would say, you know what, you writing would turn up. It seemed like every time somebody had a best game against us, somebody break some kind of record against us. It even happened to us last year. I'm not gonna lie. Your boy, man, what's the wide receiver with Cleveland?
Which one?
The one who had 200 yards on our ass.
Amari Cooper. Before I even
he did his thing. He did his thing. But yeah, what you did though when Stingley followed you, but what did you do when Stingley followed you around that field though? It was a different game. It was a whole different game, baby. It was a different game. So, but I think that's the last time. So we should make that commemorative. Let's commemorate that. I think that's the last time somebody has a record-breaking game against the Texans. I think Amari Cooper, you did it. You was the last one. Enjoy that. But I don't think players come to Houston now to have your biggest game.
Hey,
I don't think so.
Look. I wish I had one of them chime things. Did it?
Hey, for real.
We didn't realize that when we played the Chiefs, that who we were playing were going to turn into what they turned into. Like the pinnacle in the AFC is to get through them. Period. Because you can punch them in the mouth and they will bleed, but how they respond from being tasting their blood in their mouth is vicious.
They got that Patriots gene. I ain't gonna lie. They got that Tom Brady gene.
I'm telling you, like their team goes through Mahomes. You take Mahomes off their team.
I hate Mahomes, man.
Look, I think their team changes up being that they lost Snead though.
I don't want to see another Brady.
I think Snead kind of changes up their defense. I think Snead changes their defense because they wouldn't have won that game, bro. They wouldn't have won the championship game if it wasn't for Snead, bro.
All right. So listen, I told Shep we need to go receiver because the Titans got Snead now. To that you say what?
I'm gonna say this. I'm hoping that the thing that always happens with NFL players happen, and I hope that this never happens with our players. But I have been watching the NFL long enough to know that sometime when a player gets a big payday, they kind of go down and play a little bit. So yeah, Snead, you over there with the Titans or whatever, we're gonna have to see you twice a year. I'm hoping that you don't play as good as you did over there in Kansas City. Hopefully you balled out like that in Kansas City last year for the check. And then you got the check. Now, you know what I'm saying? Because shout out Aaron Foster. But yeah, Aaron Foster was one of them ones the way I was like, yo, as soon as he got that check, like, bro started looking for that ground like a motherfucker. Bro ain't want to take no hits. Hey, Aaron, we're going to have to have you on the show. Right? Hey, we love you to death, bro. But, hey, I can bring up some plays, bro, where we saw you looking for that ground, bro. You was – I don't know if you –
different, nigga. Say
there's a different running back. There's a different running back, bro. I think he got hit, bro. I think he got hit off with that check. Bro started playing totally different. I was like, hold up, is that Aaron Foster out there?
I might need you to bring me in on my other phone because this phone going dead. So
okay. We'll bring in just drop out and then we'll bring in on the other one.
All right, cool.
Okay. But Pat, man, one thing like I do want to speak on and go ahead and get crunk, man, is about this season, man. What do you like? What do you think about the off season? And being that we in the month of April, which means the draft is coming up.
3 weeks.
That's right, bro. Yeah, well, not now, but what's up? Y'all can hear me? I'm back.
Yeah, you back.
All right, cool. Hey, how I sound though? Do I sound muffled?
Yeah, you sound a little choppy, but it's all right though. You know what I'm saying? Just we don't ask you that much stuff.
Hey,
but
look here, we already approaching close to 40 minutes in.
Oh no, we about to get ready to end in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know what y'all boys think about the off season.
All right, so look, I know my boy Champagne. I know where he gonna go with it. I kind of got a feeling where Nitty gonna go with it. I'm gonna give you guys a wrench. We'll throw something different out there, all right? As a franchise, we've always tried to build defense in order to stop Peyton. When Peyton left, we continued to try to build defense in order to stop Luck, right? Mm-hmm. Derrick Henry is no longer in our division. The only problem we have in our division, I feel like, as of right now, would be Anthony Richardson. So I can see those guys.
No, God, please, no.
He's him. Maybe.
Look, I feel like Chef. I ain't scared of him, bro.
I'm not scared of
him. Hey, look, you seen the offseason we done had, bro?
Of course.
We got Hunter and Will Anderson, bro.
Of course, defense, because you have to have defense on the same time. You gotta have that.
Hey, it's going down. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to golly, man. Lord have mercy. I can't believe. I'm about to have to pull up my Google.
You think about that. Let me get to my point real quick.
Yes, on you.
Yeah. So look, the offseason we've had free agency wise has been really defense heavy because they know and we know outsiders looking in that hey, the guys in Jacksonville, we own them disrespectfully.
Yes.
do with them. But the problem is going to always come down to us and the coach. We can split with the Titans. Sometimes we can shoot the Titans, but it's always going to come down to us and the coach. Since we've been here, we've dealt with Peyton, we've dealt with Luck, blah, 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 and now Richardson. You know what I'm saying? The way to the playoffs, the road to the playoffs every year, win the division and let the chips fall where they may. Now, they've addressed the defensive lot. Now, going into the draft, if they go defense, no position in particular for the first pick, I know why. If they go offense with the first pick in the draft, I also know why. I'm cool either way. The only problem I would have is if it's the right player, if it's the right player that's going to fit our scheme and embody what it is we're trying to do.
I'm trusting the coach, and I think they will not make a mistake in that.
Agreed.
I think we're going to kind of be built like San Francisco in a sense to where, like, we have a system, so we draft you if you fit the system. So I think Bobby Slowick, I'm really in love with Luke McCaffrey simply because of his genes. And Paul's, I ain't talking about his blue jeans. I'm talking about the jeans of his brother. And so, I'm wondering if we could get him. You know what I'm saying? If we do get him, I wonder if that gene is what it is. I mean, because I ain't never seen somebody that light skin run the rock like McCaffrey do. You know what I'm saying? Like
the dad was a
receiver.
Buffalo Bills, right?
No, Denver.
Nah, the Denver Broncos.
Yeah, you're right.
Super Bowl champion, Ed McCaffrey.
The guy was like, how can I say? When we had a version of him, Kevin Walters. If you can, as a Texan fans, if you remember Kevin Walter,
oh my God,
I
love Kevin Walter.
And then
if we could get him on the show, that would be dope.
Try my boy Kevin.
I'm gonna work on that.
I remember, hey man, I got a Kevin Walters, man, because I was up there for the 610 radio when I was asking the Texan questions and stuff. I had dabbed that boy up and stuff, man. Hopefully, he can be on the camera. I'm gonna repost it on the
Kev
when we get the page and stuff going.
One of us. He one of us, bro. Like
he
one of us.
He dabbed me up and everything. You know what I mean?
Now, Kevin was one of those receivers, bro, that like. I love him how consistent he was.
Yeah,
he was a blocker. Listen, and this is dope. I think that Dre is gonna give him a shout out, bro, when he give his Hall of Fame speech. That's what we're gonna close out on, as a matter of fact. So let me say this about the offseason on my end, right? The fact of us getting Daniel Hunter, however he pronounces that. But Daniel, you're a Houston native. Welcome. The dude arms is crazy. Your shoulders look like you can lift 700 with them just alone. Danico Archery. Aziz Al-Shair, all of those guys coming, man, it just builds so much excitement, bro, for the team, because you know that they about to be able to run D'Amico's defense like how he wanted ran. You know what I'm saying? I was a little upset that we didn't get Armstead from San Francisco, because I was like, man, I know that's what Danico really likes, but I'm telling y'all, don't sleep on Danico Archery.
Not at all.
If you're a real Texans fan,
he's a DN and detail.
You hate Danico Archery because you know him. You know him. He lived in our backfield. He lived in the backfield all the time.
The Colts and the Titans, bro.
The Colts and the Titans. You like, who is this nigga? Like, no, yeah, it's Danico Archery. He lives.
It's real now. It's real. Yeah.
So he's gonna be doing those same things for us, bro. I think the defensive line we had last year is not gonna compare to this one. Even though my guy Malik Collins, man, you're in San Francisco. We gonna miss you. My boy Patton say he always talk to you all the time.
Hey, Malik is real, bro.
Hey,
let
we
me
wish you
sell me
success
your house.
when you playing
Sell
us.
me your house, bro. I like that house. Sell me your house, please.
Hey, we wish you success. We wish you success in 2 areas. When you're not playing us, and also if you play us in the Super Bowl, because you NFC now. So you probably could end up being the Super Bowl contender being over there with San Francisco. Bro. So we don't wish you luck over there. But any other time, bro, we wish you luck because you balled out for us, man. You know what I'm saying? You really you put it on the line. You was one of our toughest D linemen. So hey, that
he
goes.
went through the bad times with us, bro.
Yeah,
He's
He's a G, bro. He a real G about it. And just who else did we get? Just signing back Neville Hewitt, man. Like, Neville Hewitt, one of those guys. I don't know if y'all know him. He number 43. Y'all see him with the big neck brace around him. I don't know why he wears the neck brace. I assume he wear it because he hit
he ain't got no neck. So when you hit somebody, he ain't got much to go back with. He got something to hold on to back there.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's like almost like he knows. Hey, I'm
he going in like that, but he a teamer.
Get your head off. But other than that, though, man, y'all, we are definitely gonna be back on here Thursday. It's so much that I really want to touch on right now.
Let me speak on the off season real quick.
We're gonna let Shep do his thing. We're gonna close out with Shep. We're gonna definitely close out with Shep, man.
Okay, for sure.
What you think? What you think about the off season?
Man, I'm gonna say this. This is what I got to say about everything, period. Even to you, both of y'all too, and everybody, every Texan that's watching this right now. Hey y'all, let's not get the big head right now. We only had 1 year. CJ only been in the league 1 year. We know about sophomore slumps. We know that the league changes every year. We done got a lot of new pieces in, and I love it. I love what the coaching staff doing. I love the direction we going, but we still got to get out here and play, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hand y'all no flowers and roses yet, and we ain't got out here and play the down yet or anything. We ain't even kicked the ball off yet. We got new rules in. We don't know what the kickoff's gonna be like. So I expect you guys. I love what's being done, and just let's not get the big head too much. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep rocking and keep rolling, but let's not overextend it. You know what I'm saying? We having a great off season, but these guys still got to gel and get out here and play. Because I'm telling you, man, you could have 11 bums, but if all these bums on one accord, they can be the all-star team. You see it in the NCAA all the time. So I will say that about the off season. It's looking good. It's looking great. And shit, the draft coming up in 23, 22 days or something like that. If I had to pick somebody in the draft, I probably would go a safety, because the reason why I would go with safety is because, you know what I'm saying, it's just the Ward factor. Ward, if you watching, I'm not saying you sorry, bro. I'm not saying anything bad about you, but you can't stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? You're a great voice in the locker room, but I feel like we need to draft for safety and let Ward groom him to beat him and Petrie back there. That'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I see a couple of safeties in the draft that we got, so I probably would draft the safety. But back to what I'm saying, let's not get the big head too much. I love what we doing. I trust D'Amico.
But I hate it. I say you speaking the truth, but I hate it because, man, you know me. I straight believe. Hey,
that's what I'm telling you. Let's not. Hey, Nitty, I know you. Nitty, we fucking with you. We in the fast lane going 120 down. We going 120 in the fast lane with Nitty. Slow down, Nitty. Slow down. So I'm the guy, bro. If everybody that shit is listening, man, let's just stay down, bro. Stay solid. Hope this team gels well, and man, we still got a lot of cap space and all that, man. So we doing good with the offseason. I love what we doing. And one more thing we didn't bring up, I'm pretty sure we'll talk about on the next, but it's part of the offseason too. We get new jerseys. I think the first ones that they dropped, they was mid to me. They was mid.
I like them.
They was mid, but Nitty likes them. So if Nitty likes them, let's play. Okay.
I would just say
I'm not tripping.
If you
Nitty likes them.
If you think they mid, Shep, then what the hell do you think of the original uniforms then? They're the most midish uniforms ever.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, but look though, look though, Nitty. Hey, look though. They mid as fuck. They been mid. Nah. That shit is mid. But look though, we built a tradition in that.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna
We
miss the
built a
old
tradition in that. Hey man,
I'm
I
gonna miss
got the battle red. My boy Hop, I was gonna wear it for our first show. My boy Hopkins signed that for me, bro. Shout out Hopkins. But
Hey,
hey,
you know
bro.
how they say you don't miss nothing until it's gone. I'm
Yeah,
really probably gonna miss them old uniforms, and I hope they wear them sometime.
it's
I
you
hope they
see
bust
what I'm
them out
saying? We
sometime.
built the culture in that, man. That's throwback. That's a
Yeah.
throwback jersey
Yep.
now.
They the most midest uniform in the
Yeah.
NFL though. Like we can't
That
lie.
was they were Reggie. They wasn't even mid. That was Reggie. That was Reggie bag.
Hey,
That was
on that
Reggie
note,
bag.
man.
But look though, Nitty,
Come
look,
on,
man,
man.
that symbol means something, man.
No, we're not
That
changing
means
the logo.
something now.
We're not changing the logo. We just
Yeah,
changing the uniform. That's it.
that's
The
it.
uniform is changing, but I believe it's a
So
new era in Houston, and I think that it's perfect timing for them to change the uniforms. I even want to bring up one little tip right quick. I looked on Twitter and I seen that teams that changed their uniform in that year that they changed the uniform, they go to the Super Bowl, bro. You know, Tampa Bay did it. They was the last ones to Cincinnati.
the
I've been
Broncos
saying,
just changed their uniform this year too.
Hey, well, it's going down, Broncos. We're gonna see y'all then. Then we'll see in the championship game.
look,
But
hey,
either way, it's going down.
Man,
David,
I
man, we
said
see over there.
either we go to the Super Bowl this year or next year, but we're gonna get there.
Hey, let's
hey
just try to
man,
work
let's
on
just
getting
like I said, man,
try to
let's
get
keep
down there to
staying
Canton
solid,
for the
baby.
let's just work on trying to get the Canton to see the Hall of Fame game, man. I don't care if we gotta probably jump in the whip and
Y'all want to do that?
man. I ain't tripping, man.
You know, I'm truck driver shit, man. If y'all talking about driving, but you know, I rather fly though. I'm a fly boy, man. I
you
rather
ain't trying to drive. You drive all the time, so
yeah, I'd rather get in that plane and we get there in about 3 hours. We good because
Look
we
at
drive. That's 16, 17.
Ooh, I hop in that Benz, bro. I'm down the highway quick.
Hey, we riding with Patton then. Hey, it's already
Hey, that's 16, 17 hours gonna hit different in that bin, boy.
As a matter of fact, that's gonna be the theme of next show, y'all. We're gonna talk about the fact that Dre going into the Hall of Fame, which is a big thing, man. Almost shed a tear, to be honest, and I'm not saying that just to be
Salute
joking.
for real, man.
I really remember when you really think about, bro, that Dre was the best player that we had and the only hope that we had on Sundays.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, let me give me a nice little shot, another shot to Dre.
Shout out to Dre, man.
Congratulations, man. We're gonna start the show off on you, Dre, man. We're gonna talk about all our favorite plays from you. Hopefully, I have me some plays that I can actually pull up and show on here.
Use this motherfucker here, man.
Hey, Nitty, before you cut it too, hey, if you can find it real quick before we get out, please play that boy Bill O'Brien cussing at the crowd.
Okay, let me find that right quick.
I would love this because I halfway remember it, bro. But I'm like, man, I want to remember it all the way. I want to see it.
That's what we go close out with. Let's see.
Hey, Billy O, man, boy, you owe me so much money, baby. It's crazy.
Hey, this motherfucker here, man. Like, she just gotta be in the camera, bro.
Shout out GG.
What's her name, man?
GG.
GG in the building, man. GG, man. We got to get us some Texans gear, man, because she might
need us some on
picking some of these games. She might start picking some of these games for us and stuff.
Yeah,
we gotta have
when we wear Liberty White, have a Liberty White collar with the diamond crusted.
Big G,
hey, Texans, if y'all want to send some stuff to GG, man, she gonna rock it.
Shout out to all the dogs, man.
Let's see if
they for all the dogs.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
It's wild, man. And another thing too, Nitty, you gotta get my champagne pop.
Ooh, already, yeah, I got it. I'm gonna get your sample and everything.
Ooh, man, we finna go crazy, man. Hey, everybody that's rocking with us, boy. Hey, y'all, we finna get it live, man. We got my boy Nitty know how to get it going.
I gotta
hold on. Let me share this screen right quick with y'all.
We finna get active, man. Hey. Get that computer and stuff. Nitty did it.
All right, here you go.
Nitty, he can't hide it from my boy, man.
All right, check it out. Here you go.
Let me see that. Oh, man. Oh, God.
Can y'all hear it though? I can't hear it for some reason.
Yeah, I can hear the. I hear it sound like the
Oh,
females
y'all
in the
can hear
back.
it? Oh, okay.
Man,
Fuck you. Fuck you.
TMZ caught that boy.
Hey, DeAndre had to grab him, bro. That's why I'm
come
like,
on,
how
man.
you gonna
Bro.
DeAndre and DeAndre had your back? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Dang, man, that shit is funny, bro.
Yeah, shout out DeAndre Hopkins, man, and I'm pretty sure my wife want to give you a shout out for that time that you was in the
Man,
back.
shout out my
of
boy
Uber.
Hop, man.
You was in the back of Uber, man, and she told you how big of a Texas fan I was, and she asked you for a picture, and you told her, "No, man." I do believe this though, that if you knew who that was and who wife that was at the time, you probably would have been like, "Nah, you probably would have. That would have been a whole different ordeal." But hey, you don't know who you're dealing with at that time, so it is what it is. I still rock with you, just not as long as you over there in Tennessee, because it's not going down. And you had the chance to come here, and I'm pretty sure you regret that. Anyway, my boy, you got millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. But anyway, y'all, man, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's checking us out for the first time. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Make sure y'all subscribe and
like, comment, share, and subscribe.
It's going to blow this channel up, bro. And as y'all can see, man, we real avid Texas fans. We are going to be here twice a week for y'all, man. We're gonna be letting y'all know every news. We stay tuned in to Twitter, Facebook, everything, Google. When anything go down, bro, believe me, we gonna know it and we gonna bring it to y'all on this show. We definitely want to give a shout out to all the other Texans podcasts out there, ones that I can think of off the top of my head.
Salute you guys.
Texans Fan Battle, Texans 22. A lot of those people who I check out on Twitter,
Roy, James Roy.
Yeah, you know Houston Stressins. Shout out Houston Stressins, man. We be liking each other.
Stressins, yeah, he live too.
Yeah, man. We be talking.
Hey, I gotta get here to the Twitter, man. I don't really be on Twitter like that.
The whole Texas Twitter, man, because
I gotta be on the Twitter, man.
Family,
hey,
and
shout out to my boy Zach.
Now, who you say, Patton?
My boy Zach, man.
Oh, okay. Who else out there, man? Brown, Chubby Bear, man. All of y'all that's doing y'all thing.
Hey, Leo. Looking like I told Leo, man. I said,
we got a lot of shout out.
Well, most definitely Fifth Ward Crenshaw, baby. You already know Fifth Ward Crenshaw, man. We gonna get you to come on the show one time, man. That boy making noise in Texas Twitter out there. But everybody that's doing their thing, man. Even the one dude, man. Who is the other dude, man? Y'all know him. He kind of got a little buzz from his girl hacking his Twitter one time.
God damn it.
I gotta get in the Twitter streets, man. I'm not in the Twitter streets like that.
Hey, look, yo, I know you're talking about. He fucking my music heavy, bro.
Hey, shout out to him, man. Hey, your girl did you wrong, man. Put you out there in them draws like that. But hey, I'm glad that y'all rectified that and took all of that stuff down. I had to unfollow. I follow him on one page, but I had to unfollow that one where the draws popped up.
Bro, I actually DM'd the baby mama. I'm like, bro, chill out, bro. Like, I fuck with him. She like, hey, she was y'all DMs. He liked your music. I'm like, bro, chill out. Like, this is a real fan of mine. Let her make it. And she cussed my ass out, bro.
She went on a real Twitter rampage. He went on, but hey, shout him out though, man. I ain't gonna lie. I follow him and he be dropping some real tight stuff too. Actually, hopefully we can bring him on the show. But if it's anything y'all want to close with, man, it's on y'all.
Man, hey, I done said what I had to say. My head not big, but I love what everybody doing. I love what we doing in the off season, man. D'Amico, I trust you, baby. I trust you. You know what I'm saying? I trust you. And then CJ, you know what I mean? You're a young man. I'm gonna let you develop and do what you do. I ain't got much to say, but I'm gonna stay down and I'm gonna ride, man. Texting all the way, texting on 3.
Shout out CJ Stroud, man. Like
man. Shout out to the young guy.
We just dedicated this first show, man, to the day ones, man. So we had to touch back on some past stuff before we bring y'all to the future. But next show, man, y'all make sure y'all tune in. Pat, it's on you.
Hey, man, look. Shout out to my mama because she had my ass. All right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and shout out to my daddy for choosing my mama bro. Without him and her, I wouldn't be here. But man, look, to all the future fans and the fans we're gonna accumulate with over the next few days, like the universe is blessing us and this shit finna come together. Like, this is gonna be a wildfire. You know what I'm saying? This is that mustard seed that grandma told you about. Just have a little bit of faith as a mustard seed. This shit for the pop, I'm telling you. And meantime, between time, me and Shep, we artists. Nitty, engineer, producer.
Y'all already know it. Y'all see
we
we
got other shit going on. So, don't be surprised if you hear some of his beats playing, some of my music playing, some of Shep music playing. Because me and Shep our shit together. So don't be surprised if you hear all our shit together playing at one time. Hey, man.
We gonna get ready to close out on that, man. Y'all, like I say, man, y'all know what it is, man. We definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We wish we could kick it with y'all longer, man. It's Grandma Ye is kicking in. But anyway, hey, we gonna bring, like I say, bro, we gonna have it to where y'all can come in, talk y'all shit and all of that, man, and do what y'all do, man, because we are real Texans fans. We really follow this team. We really love this team. I'm talking about to the fans who can't barely sleep on Sundays. I mean, on Saturday nights, man. I'm the type of person got to take a sleeping pill on Saturday night, man, to make sure that I get to sleep and can sleep a whole night through. Because other than that, I'm gonna be up, man, just tossing and turning. Because it's like I'm on the field with y'all, man. So all y'all players that's on that field right now, to the players that have played, to the players of the past and all of that, man, just know, man, that these fans, us fans, bro, we really like we on that field with y'all, man. Like I'm talking about, bro, we be stressed out too, man. So we rooting for y'all, man. This shit for real. And we also giving y'all that
every game.
Yeah, we giving y'all that energy, man. And I think for real, right now, I'm going to release Houston from the snake bite, the snake bitten, whatever they want to call us, whatever city they used to want to call us in sports, because as y'all see, that one of the worst things that happened to us by Davis Mills throwing that pass and making us lose the first pick of the draft, man. We ended up getting C.J. Stroud. We ended up getting D'Amico Ryans.
What a blessing.
And, man, I'm talking about, bro, to have D'Amico Ryans as the coach, man. Like, bro, come on.
Won't he do it?
It don't get, won't he do it? Hey, it don't get no better than that, though. So, man, I just want to say, man, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We definitely will see y'all on the next show, man. This is not a game, bro. We will see y'all, man. God bless y'all, man, and God bless the Texans, man.
Texas on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Texas.